Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's going to be my March favourites. I just threw on this red lip because I fancied something a bit brighter, so hopefully it's not too messy and looks okay. But yeah, this is my NARS Cruella matte lip pencil that I got in my Sephora birthday gift, and this is the first time I've used it. Okay, so I'm going to start with primers. I have a couple here that I've been really liking. The first one is my Bare Minerals Primetime Neutralizing Primer. I got this a while back actually, but I really like it. I've just been using it recently. It's like this yellow primer, so let me show you. It's literally yellow, and you put it on your face and it just shears out to sort of go eventually sort of clear and just neutralises any redness on the skin and just gives you a really nice base for foundation. It definitely sort of smooths out the skin a little. You can feel it even on my hand, just sort of smoothing over, and I just really like it, and I love the fact that it neutralises my skin as well. It's just a really good product, so I really like that. And then also for my eyeshadow primer, I have been in a huge rut. Like, I feel like none of my regular eyeshadow primers were really working. My NARS one wasn't really doing what I wanted it to do. It wasn't like stopping my eyeshadow from creasing as much. I think I might need a new one though, because I think it's just a bit like there's not much product left. But also the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer just wasn't doing it for me, so I pulled this one out again. Something I got in my glossy box like ages ago. It's the Absolute New York eyeshadow primer, and I have a couple of these. I got a few backups. I just got them on eBay because it was the only place I could find it. But this is just a really affordable eyeshadow primer. It just sort of comes out like a pinky skin colour and just shears out to be clear, but it really has been holding my eyeshadow in place, and this is just the only thing that's working. And I remembered how much I like this. I always sort of apply this onto my eye, blend it out a little, and then have to sort of let it set, and then maybe just blend it again with my finger before I put my eyeshadow on. But it definitely has just been doing the job, and it's been stopping my eyeshadow from creasing all day long. I'm really loving this as well. I only have 3 makeup favourites. The first one is a rediscovery and the other 2 are new. So this first one is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in the shade 2 Cool Medium. I don't want to talk about this for too long because everybody talks about it, but it's just really good high coverage concealer to cover any sort of imperfections or blemishes. I've had sort of breakouts and I don't get them that often, so I would usually wear a lighter coverage foundation, but this has just been really good to put on top of that to give me that extra coverage where I really need, and not having to have my skin really heavy with like a really cakey, or not cakey, but just a heavier foundation with more coverage. I just prefer a light coverage and then something that will stay put all day on my blemishes, and I just love the fact that this does that. And then my second makeup favourite is the Benefit Roller Lash. This is their newest mascara. I'm probably different in saying that I don't love it by itself because it doesn't hold my curl, which is definitely what it's supposed to do, but I put it on top of a waterproof mascara which holds a curl. Once I've got that waterproof base down, which I really need, and I just work this into the lashes afterwards, it definitely gives me even more curl than I already had. It just keeps my length there all day. I've sort of mentioned this a couple of times already in a couple of videos, but I really like it, and I was sort of looking back through old videos at my lashes and I feel like they are so much better now. They are just holding up so much more, and I think it's definitely to do with this. This as my sort of second coat of mascara is amazing and I really love it. I definitely am going to repurchase this in the future. It makes a difference for me, so I really like this. And if you have curly lashes naturally instead of sort of like straight lashes, I would definitely recommend trying this because it would probably be even more amazing on its own. And then my last makeup favourite is an eyeshadow palette that I bought in my Sephora haul. I'll link that below if you haven't seen it, but I am obsessed with it. It's the Tarte Tartlette palette. I sort of had high hopes for this because I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. It's a high-end eyeshadow palette, so it's quite expensive, and it's just 12 matte shades, and I just am in love with it. So it has these 12 matte shades. It has a huge mirror there, so it's perfect for travelling, and I just find that these shades can create any matte eyeshadow look that I want, and it's just perfect for every day. But then also it can create some really nice looks because you have so many options there. I absolutely love it. The formula is really good. They're all really pigmented, and I just find that it has every shade that I could possibly want in a matte eyeshadow. I love it. It's so nice. Especially love this middle row here, which is sort of the pinky plummy type colours, but then also the browns are really good as well. And this shade here for just brow bone highlight is really good. The formula is just so creamy and easy to blend and gorgeous and just pigmented, and I find that matte eyeshadows are not always great. Like, I feel like it's harder to get them right. I feel like a lot of brands get shimmery eyeshadows right, but the matte formula is harder. And I just am so in love with the packaging as well, the beautiful purple, and it's so sleek. It's really thin for what it is, and yeah, this is great. I would definitely recommend picking this up if you haven't tried it. It's so good. I also want to give a mention to a tool of mine, which I think I have mentioned a couple of times, but never in a favourites video, I don't think. This is my vintage cosmetic company eyelash curler, and it's genuinely just the best eyelash curler ever, and it's not that expensive. You can get it on Feel Unique. I feel like it's sold out quite a lot, but that's because it's amazing. So it looks pretty, you know, sort of standard eyelash curler, but it just gets into the root of the lashes so well. I just hold it there for a few seconds, maybe like twist it up to really lift them. And I even use this on its own. Like, I use this, I'll curl my lashes at the beginning of the day, not wear any mascara, just if I'm not feeling like I want to wear it, if I don't want to take it off at night. And it genuinely holds my curl all day. My eyelashes are up all day with no mascara, nothing. I kind of wanted to try like a more expensive one, but I feel like this is just as good as it gets. I can't imagine a better eyelash colour than this one. So I just love this. I would highly recommend it. If you feel like your lashes are lacking in any way, then try this because it's so good. My last two products are rediscoveries as well. The first one is the Batiste dry shampoo, and this is the dark and deep brown one. I don't know why I didn't repurchase this straight away as soon as I finished up the last time I had it, because I haven't had it for a while. I've been using different dry shampoos. I've tried out a couple others, and as soon as I got this, I was like, this is what dry shampoo is supposed to be like. It's so amazing, it's so easy to use. I love the fact that it's dark, so you don't even really have to work it into the hair. I usually do a little bit just to sort of get it really in there, but it doesn't leave a white cast or anything because it's just a dark colour, and the colour works perfectly for me because I have really dark hair. And it just soaks up all that oil that the other dry shampoos just weren't doing. I just love this. It's definitely the best. I am not gonna be buying any other dry shampoos anytime soon. I'm just gonna get this one. I have a couple of bottles of this now, so I'm sort of set up for a while, but I love this dry shampoo. And then my other rediscovery has been the Body Shop Camommile Silky Cleansing Oil. I mentioned this on my channel like probably again about a year ago, or maybe something, maybe like 6 months ago, and I sort of used it up and I had about probably this much left, and then I have a habit of doing this. I'll use up like the majority of a product, but I won't quite finish it, and then I'll go back to it and I'll have a few uses and I'll fall back in love with it. I'll have enough to fall back in love with it, and then I will run out. It's such a bad habit of mine because it's just always a pain, because I'll go back to it and then I'll have to just go buy another one anyway. So obviously this is a new one because it's almost full, but I've been using this every single night to take off my makeup. It just removes my eye makeup so easily. I love it. It smells really good as well, and it's cheap. It's like £10 I think, and then it's from the Body Shop, so there's always an offer going on the Body Shop. Never buy anything full price from the Body Shop. I always wait for an offer. If you sign up to their emails, they'll just send you them all the time. They always have codes and stuff, and you can even use them in store as well. But I just really love this. It's so good. I've just been using this every day for the last couple of months now. I've sort of been neglecting all of my more expensive balms and just going for this cleansing oil. Okay, so that's it for my March favourites. I love all of those products, and that is just what I've been loving this month. So if you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and leave a comment telling me what one of your March favourites were. I'd love to hear about them. I'm always looking for new products to try. That's it for this video, so if you want to see more from me, then don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!